Another thing I face that uh, you have to calculate in
Hmm.
JAM. So there
Hmm.
is a calculator in the screen. So
Yeah.
you have to be comfortable with that.
Hmm.
So while solving questions in your home, try to use that calculator that's available in the website, JAM website. So that's small things, but that matters heavily.
Hi, this is Sattik Biswas of E16 classes. Welcome to our channel, and this is our first podcast. And we have an amazing guest with us, Rupanjan Mukherjee, who has secured an AIR of 1 in JAM 2023 and an AIR of 2 in ISI MSTAT entrance examinations. So let's go. So, hi everybody, this is Shattik, and we have an amazing guest today with us. He is Rupanjan Mukherjee, currently pursuing his master's from ISI Kolkata. And yeah, so we are very glad to have you on our platform and share your experience with us. So, yeah, hi, how are you, Rupanjan? Tell me what's going on in your life right now.
Yeah, it's going well. And hi, hi everyone.
So, so are you in Kolkata right now? Kolkata ISI.
Yeah, I'm in Kolkata. Kolkata essay.
Okay. So, how many semesters do you have? Like, this
So
is your last semester, I think.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, so basically today I just or rather we all would like to hear from you your experience, your journey, how you become the first AIR 1 in JAM and AIR 2 in ISI entrance exam. That's like a dream for many people. So I hope everybody would like to hear how you did this and how did you prepare for the exam. So, firstly, like, tell me, how did you decide to come in this line in statistics?
So basically, I completed my schooling from Hooghly Collegiate School.
Okay.
So the journey started almost after class 10. Okay, so
Okay.
I
So,
am
you had
I'm
statistics in 11, 12.
yeah. I'm just
Okay.
telling that.
Okay.
So in class 9 or 10 in West Bengal board, there is a very little part of probability theory assigned in the math syllabus. You
Okay.
know, obviously. So
Yes.
that my father used to teach me that part, this little
Okay.
part.
Okay.
So at that time I knew nothing about this probability and this kind of modeling uncertainty, but
Right.
I became really very interested about that topic, how people assigning numbers to this uncertainty of
Events.
events.
Yes.
So instead of rigorous mathematics, my father used to tell me the philosophy behind this probability theory, how this probability, why it's very important in our real life. So gradually I became very much interested about this topic, probability, and
Yes.
I started studying a little bit about probability, different kind of books.
Hmm.
So gradually you that started in this way, and after class 10 I took the science stream along with the
Okay.
subject statistics.
So what subjects did you had in your stream? Physics, chemistry,
So
math,
and stat,
and oh, and stat.
stat.
That's right. Computer science was not there, I think. Computer science
No,
or
no.
biology. Okay. Actually, yeah, in our school we didn't have stats. We had computer science. So my
Okay.
combination was, yeah, physics, chemistry, math, and computer science. Like we had an option between biology and computer science.
We had an option behind this stat and biology.
Oh, stat. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that
from
that is fine.
probability theory, you like interest grow here, your stats, में, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Then you did bachelor's from Ramakrishna Mission.
Yeah.
How was that experience?
So that's an amazing experience, one of the best part of my life. Obviously, you must
Same.
also agree with me.
Same.
Yeah. So that's, and I'm really very much grateful to the professors, and that's an amazing experience in Narendra.
नहीं like हाँ मतलब मैं भी बाद में देखा कि wherever you go like you will get teachers you will get professors but they are your dadas basically big brothers who will
Exactly. I
like
stay.
yeah
Yeah.
who will just hold your hand and take you through the journey
Exactly.
and मतलब हाँ कभी भी तुम चाहो कि you can approach them you can share your thoughts besides subject also like Your
anything,
personal problems, anything,
anything
anything.
apart
Right.
from academics, whatever
Whatever,
problem
whatever. Yeah,
you
like
can go to.
that must be, I think you will agree also, that must be my best decision of my life, like
Of
to
course,
join RKMRC. Yeah,
no doubt about
definitely. No doubt about that. And it had helped me a lot in life also, like grow करने में भी बहुत help किया beside academics.
बहुत ही.
बहुत help किया. And like tell me, like you decided to go with stats, and then like you must have seen the opportunities. What are the opportunities after doing like bachelor's? Could you just tell me about that? Like लोगों का
After
दिमाग में एक
bachelor's,
होता है कि stats लेते हैं कि okay, I will do job. But is it only job, or there are some good research institutes also? So any thoughts
no,
on that?
basically there is an exam after class 12, BStat, I say BStat. So
Right.
it's really a hard exam. I also tried, but failed to secure a satisfactory rank. That's why I took the admission in RKMRC. But
No regrets.
that's a
No regrets. Yeah.
so that's an opportunity.
Hmm,
So
hmm.
if you work hard and if you crack BStat, that's an just
Hey,
wonderful.
suppose okay, you are not in ISI like us. We were from Ramakrishna Mission. Then after masters, what are the opportunities?
So after
What are the
masters,
scopes?
one you can think of jobs.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you can go for theoretical researches. In applied statistics, researches are
Hmm.
also
Hmm.
like the burning topics today in the AI, ML, machine learning, deep learning, etc. Neural
Right.
networks.
Right. Yeah.
So
Ultimately, I
they're
I
really
feel
very
that these are all statistics.
obviously the backbone of all these kind of things, statistics, and they're really very interesting. I did a
Hmm. Hmm.
little project on this kind of things, so they're really very interesting. And
Yeah.
obviously today's there is numerous applications of statistics in almost everywhere. You can see the applications of
Everywhere.
statistics. So
Everywhere. Yeah.
obviously,
Same. I feel like yeah, in any science field you need stats
yeah,
to test
yeah,
your hypotheses, everything. Like, and probability theory is the backbone of many such topics. Like
yeah.
many topics. In
Even in
fact,
physics, we all see.
exactly. Like
Exactly.
yeah, in short, it is a subject of measuring uncertainty. That's all.
Exactly. That's the
And
wonderful thing about
exactly,
statistics. It actually captures the tries to model the uncertainty, the random
uncertainty.
error in a
Exactly. And
amazing
this
way,
world is full of
mathematical
uncertain
way.
things. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So that's amazing to hear. And so how did you prepare for so after you went to RKMRC, you did your bachelor's 3 years. In those years, how did you prepare for JAM? Like, by the way, to
So
the viewers
basically,
who doesn't know JAM, could you just like tell about JAM? What is that, and how is the format of the exam?
yeah. So I first came to know about the examination jam in my
Hmm,
first year. So
hmm,
some of our seniors told me about this uh, jam. Also ISIM stat, CMI, CUET, all these kind of examinations.
hmm,
So the preparation basically started from the very beginning of BSc, you can say, because
hmm,
uh, in RKM, whenever our professors covered any topic, basically JAM is based on the mathematical part.
hmm.
Mathematical statistics is based on the
Mathematical
mathematical
statistics.
part of the statistics only, like
नाम भी
probability,
वही है, MS, Mathematical Statistics.
yeah, so
Yeah.
estimation, testing,
Hmm,
etc. These kind of things.
hmm,
So whenever they completed some topic, they used to send some kind of assignment or problem set. That helped me very much for uh, uh,
hmm.
understanding the pattern of questions we're going to
Right,
face
right,
in those
right,
examinations.
right.
So I used to solve those problems whenever I got stuck in any
Hmm,
point.
hmm,
I used to discuss that with our professors, and they
hmm.
helped me a lot whenever I got stuck from any
Right,
conceptual glitch or etc. So that started from the very beginning of BSc, from the first year almost. The topics I
right,
covered and this way.
right.
And if you say the actual preparation for JAM, that basically started after the puja vacation of 2022, 3 4
2022.
months.
Okay. So you gave JAM in 2023. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you had roughly 5 to 6 months in your hand.
Hmm.
Hmm.
almost
Okay.
in the middle of November, I've started the
No.
actual preparation for jam.
Okay. Okay.
So first of all, I started uh, revising those
Hmm.
topics.
Hmm.
So first have a look on the actual syllabus, the topics I have to cover.
Yeah.
Because
What
still I
percentage is asked from statistics and mathematics? I think it's 80
so I think
20 right
70
now.
30.
Oh,
70
70 30.
30.
70 30. Okay.
Mathematical part like real analysis, linear algebra, that's 30%, and other
I
rest of
think
the part
I think
from
earlier it was like the math portion was 40 or something like that. अभी थोड़ा कम कर दिया math part.
maybe really
Maybe, yeah.
maybe.
Like I was seeing some previous year papers, and there I think the number of questions from math was a bit more.
Yeah, actually the pattern also different from today,
Hmm.
the question
Right,
pattern.
right, right. So yeah, how many months? Like you have started from November mid. And
Yeah,
what do you mean by actual preparation? Like solving
actual
problems.
preparation means the, what I'm saying that first of all I have a look on the syllabus, exact syllabus
Hmm.
of jam, and
Hmm.
mark the portion that I have already covered and that
Hmm.
portion which still have to cover.
Hmm.
So uh, it was the almost the beginning of third year I think. So
Hmm.
most of the syllabus was already covered.
Okay.
Okay, so a little bit portion of estimation, testing, that portion left. I started preparing for that,
Hmm.
and I started revising those topics. It
Hmm.
hardly take 2 or 3 weeks.
Hmm.
So all the concepts and uh, some problems, some important problems, etc.
Right.
So after that, I started solving the previous year papers.
Right.
Okay,
So this was in December, maybe. December or January?
yeah,
Okay, December.
almost December, at the end of December.
Okay. तो एकदम मतलब टाइम पकड़ के तुम करते थे या जस्ट रैंडमली टेक अ पेपर एंड सॉल्व इट?
Randomly take a paper and solve it. I keep aside 4 papers
ओके.
for my mock test. I solved them at the very end of the preparation
ओके.
period.
द रीसेंट
Um,
पेपर्स और लाइक पास्ट
recent papers,
recent
recent
papers?
four
So,
papers.
okay,
Yeah,
okay, okay. And the rest you just solved it randomly for
yeah.
practice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The last four those papers I
Hmm.
solved maintaining the time limit, because
Hmm.
time is a very important part for this kind of examination.
एग्जैक्टली एग्जैक्टली. मतलब हाँ,
Time
बहुत
management
लोग.
is
हाँ हाँ, राइट. लाइक जैम में बहुत लोग पूछते हैं कि how much time, so these are the common questions, how much time do you require to prepare for jam? So what would you say on that, like roughly, if you focus only on jam, how much time should a student take, or rather a student need?
that depends basically. So if that depends if he already covered those topic in his BSc,
Hmm. Hmm.
so he already familiar with this kind of topics, this kind of
Hmm.
problem, he seriously took all these kind of things.
Hmm.
So I don't think this is very much a problematic for a student,
Hmm.
this
Hmm.
jam, the
मतलब
preparation for jam, ISI as well.
हाँ. So like there are people from different backgrounds, like math background, they also want
Yeah.
to give this exam, jam
Hmm.
stat. So what would you have suggested?
So
How should they
I
prepare?
think so at first there are some mathematical portions, linear
Hmm.
algebra, real analysis.
Hmm.
There shouldn't be any problem
Hmm.
to that portion.
Hmm.
So then the rest of the part is probability, estimation, testing, etc. The actual, the core statistical part.
Hmm. Hmm.
So I think they should start from the very beginning of second year, because it will take time to grasp those concepts.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
Right.
they can
Right.
consult some uh, books like for probability. There are different books are available or
तो
whatever.
तुमने क्या पढ़ा था?
For probability, I Rohat Gisale
रोहत घिसाले,
outline of
राइट राइट.
yeah. So and the main thing is to solve problems. You have to solve problem as much as you as much as possible have to solve.
Right, right.
But that's the most important part of these two examinations, basically ISI and JAM.
Yeah. Yeah, I also felt like there are two kinds of preparation. One is you focus only on theory. Just theory पढ़ते जाओ. And the second one is तुम problem solve करते जाओ and while doing that, you clear your theory. So I felt that the second way is more productive. Just
Yeah, of
like,
course.
yeah, just have a little idea on the theory part and just solve problems. हाँ मतलब doubts तो होगा ही, but just try to solve it.
Exactly. I also
Exactly.
followed that way.
Right. So अभी तो almost December end हो गया. Only 1 month left for jam. So what would you suggest? अभी अभी कैसा preparation करना पड़ेगा?
I would suggest that if they already completed all the topics, they already covered those topics in
Hmm.
the, so have a look again on the syllabus,
Hmm.
and if all the topics are covered, then it's fine.
Hmm.
But make it sure that there should not be left any topic that untouched, because
Right.
3 to 4 marks that matters heavily in this kind of examinations.
So yeah, did you had any specific strategy how to approach the paper?
So I used to solve the
Hmm.
MCQ of marks 1 at first, then of marks 2, then NAT, then
Okay.
the for the remaining time that MSQ, I think that multiple.
MSQ. Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Multiple select question. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think for the 1 mark questions, the negative marking was -1/3, and for the 2 marks question, it was -2/3, right? Okay, so you did MCQ first, 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay, and yeah, so I was having some issue with the video. Yeah, fine. And then you solve the 2 marks question of MCQ. Okay, nice. So any specific reason why? Or how should a student decide which strategy to follow? And like, could you elaborate maybe?
So the main portions
Hmm.
where you can get a
Hmm.
satisfactory amount of marks is the MCQ portion, then the
Hmm.
NAT portion, because
Right.
for the MSQ portion you have to
Hmm.
spend a lots of time for one question.
Hmm.
So and so that's why I started with the MCQ portion. Uh, Actually I practiced in that way when I give the mock test
Hmm.
as well.
Hmm.
So that depends on how you are actually trying
Preparing.
to solve. Exactly, that depends.
Yeah, like my strategy was, see, the chance of getting a question wrong in MSQ is much higher because
Yes, exactly.
multiple options correct हो सकता है, and you have to, in fact, there will be questions where you have to check each option whether it is true or not, and it's very time consuming. So my strategy was I always did that in last at the end. So MCQ 1 mark question and NAT 1 mark question are very easy and they are easy to score. MCQ 2 वाला question थोड़ा calculative होता है, but like if you are familiar with the question, then it will be easy. And right, and what else? NAT second 2 mark question. हाँ वो थोड़ा difficult होता है कुछ questions, but it's calculative.
Exactly.
Right, right.
That you have to get comfortable with the use of that calculator even in that. So
Calculator.
exactly. That's why I am saying.
हाँ मतलब वही वहाँ पे बैठ के you have to get familiar with the design and it's hectic. Where is
That's difficult.
where is yeah, where is
Very
E,
much
where is
difficult.
phi, and
The main
could you
problem basically arises with this lack of time management, I think.
hmm hmm
That's the main issue with most of the people. Another
right
thing is that the examination hall, that's a completely different thing. You have to
environment, yeah.
control your nerve, and
Oh,
so
that's true.
again and again looking at the watch,
Hmm.
how much
That
time
doesn't
left, how
help
much time
actually.
left. It's
That
so
is a
really
time
very,
waste. Seeing the
Exactly.
time is a time bust. Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
And like, did you in your strategy, did you divide the time you had while, suppose may example there now, suppose you have decided to devote the first hour of the exam on this part, the second hour on this part. So did you use something like that? Did you have this in your strategy?
So there is total 3 hours
Hmm.
examination,
Hmm.
and my target was to solve
Hmm.
uh, almost uh, 2 hours, and you can extend to 2 hours and 30 minutes as well
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
that MCQ and NAT portion,
Two
1 marks
hours to
and two
MCQ
marks.
and that. Right. Right.
Yeah. So that 30 minutes left, that portion I assigned to that MSQ part.
Okay.
So really,
And how much did you score in
all in
2023?
MS, particularly in MSQ, I solved one or two questions,
Okay.
4 questions I think, and 3 of them found to be correct.
Okay. Okay. And what was your total score?
Total score was 59. The exact distribution I can't exactly recall in each
Okay.
section.
Okay.
But one thing I remember is that there was no negative marking in whatever I
अच्छा
have.
मतलब जो भी किए थे सही था.
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
That's like perfect. That's perfect, right? Suppose people often do this. I felt कि suppose एक question थोड़ा थोड़ा आ रहा है and just guesswork कर देता है. Does that
Guessing
really
is
help?
a very dangerous game, and
Very dangerous game. Yeah,
dangerous because there is a negative marking issue.
exactly.
So that's dangerous. So I used to avoid from
So
the
so
very
you
beginning.
didn't guess any question at all.
No, 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 no.
Good. 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 हाँ, like मुझे भी लगता है कि तुम अगर कम कर रहे हो तो that's fine, but don't guess.
Yeah, exactly.
हाँ,
I also did this in ISI MStat as well.
okay, you didn't guess.
So that's my main strategy. No guessing.
No guessing.
Yeah.
No guessing. Suppose ऐसे situation भी हो सकता है like you have confusion between two options. Should someone guess in that situation?
So that's very subjective. That depends on the situation. If
Right, right.
uh,
अगर कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं हो रहा है तो ठीक है गेस कर देते हैं.
yeah, exactly. But
अगर बहुत हो गया तो let's
otherwise
not guess.
it's a wise decision to avoid this guessing,
Right.
because in negative marking you are not only losing that particular number of
Hmm.
that particular question, also minus one third from
Minus,
a
yeah.
correct question also lost. So
And in ISI, how is what is the format of the exam? Could you tell the viewers, please?
so the structure of ISI exam is a little bit different.
Hmm.
In JAM,
Hmm.
actually the question pattern also differs from JAM.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in JAM, you have to calculate. There are some questions you have to calculate.
Hmm.
There are
Right.
some, yeah. So
Yeah. Can you see the screen? Like, can you see me?
yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, what is the format of ISI?
So in ISI, the written part, there is a PSA, PSB,
Hmm.
the MCQ part, and then the subjective part.
Hmm.
If you score a satisfactory amount in the MCQ part, then only your subjective part will be checked. Otherwise, so that's a filter. The
Hmm.
MCQ
Hmm.
part,
Hmm.
PSA
Hmm.
part. Thereafter, the interview part also there.
And usually, how many questions you have to do in the PSA part to get selected, like to for your PhD part to be get evaluated?
That varies from year to year, and
Roughly,
also
roughly.
uh,
I think it's 18, maybe 18 is a safe number, or more than that. More.
exactly.
So, any tips for the aspirants who will give the exam this year?
Yeah,
How should they
so
prepare?
hardly 1 month left, I think, before jam.
Yes, yes.
So one thing I can say, be confident. So whenever you are solving problems, be confident that you are solving it correctly.
Hmm.
That's an important thing.
Hmm.
So lacking confidence is a very dangerous thing, especially in examination hall.
Right, right.
So try to give the mock test within the time limit, and
Hmm.
uh, and see how much score you are actually securing here.
Hmm.
Try to point out where actually the problem creating,
Hmm.
which portion you are actually facing problems. It may be the mathematical portion, it may be some concept from the statistics.
Hmm.
So try to point out these things.
Hmm.
And another thing is that almost 1 month left, so try to solve problems as much as possible, because this is a practice, and
Hmm.
it's the only way. No other way would
Exactly.
available other
No,
than
no shortcuts. No
no
shortcuts.
shortcuts available.
Right.
Try to solve the previous years entirely. Make it
Hmm.
sure that you covered all the previous year questions.
Hmm.
That's all. It's not a very hard thing to crack
Exactly.
jam.
Like you will get similar questions for sure. Like for example,
Of
length of
course.
an arc, volume
Yeah.
of like you revolve around some axis, find the volume. These are some very common questions. Find the
You just have to
probability.
know the technique. You just have to know.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
just have to know the technique.
Yeah.
Some
The
concepts you
basic.
have to remember. There's no
Yeah.
way out
Yeah.
available other than remembering it, like
Yeah.
some kind of whatever already has
Right.
said, some kind of results from sampling distribution, etc.
Right.
And
Right.
rest of the part, yeah, you can solve actually if you know the technique.
Hmm. Hmm.
So
Right.
so it's better to just brush up those things.
Those things. Correct. Correct.
So solve
Exactly.
some uh, simple problems relating to those things. At
Hmm.
this moment, it's not a very wise decision to solve very hard things, etc., because that may uh, uh, lose your
Hmm.
confidence. That's an
Yeah. Just solve the
So
previous year
just brush
questions
up
essentially.
those concepts you have already
Exactly.
covered,
Exactly.
and yeah,
Just solve the
that's fine,
previous
I think.
years.
Hmm.
And like if you are having doubts or something like that, then go to your teachers, professors, and
Exactly.
yeah, now you have Chat GPT also, so you can take help of that. GPT won't give the exact solution, maybe the solutions might be wrong, but you can have an idea on which path is the problem going.
Yeah,
So
so there are
using that you
many
can solve
platforms
it.
are available nowadays. Many
Platforms are
platforms are
available, yeah.
available online.
Just stop
So
being lazy and work hard. That's all.
exactly,
Because this 1 month can, change your life, maybe.
of course,
Because getting into a good college for master's degree, the exposure is
that's
very important.
of course that's
You
important.
will get, yes, you will get good professors, then good friends. That is very important.
Whatever you are going to do, whether it's job,
Exactly.
whether it's
Exactly.
research, but MSc, these entrances
Hmm.
are really this is a turning point of your life. That's it. So,
Exactly. Right. Right. So, Rupanjan, it was just wonderful to have you on our platform, sharing your thoughts and guiding the students who will give the exam this year. So, any
thank
last
you.
comments?
Yeah, so just best of luck. So to everyone, just to
Yeah.
be confident on yourself, and it will be
All
definitely
right.
work.
Yeah. Whether you get or not, that's the next. That's a question to be asked later. But for now, just like you have 1 month. ऐसे नहीं होना चाहिए कि एग्जाम के बाद काश थोड़ा और पढ़ लेता तो अच्छा होता. This regret should not be there. Like even if you don't get selected, ठीक है मतलब नहीं हुआ but कम पढ़ा इसलिए नहीं हुआ. That shouldn't be the case.
Exactly. There's no need to worry about it,
Hmm.
because what I said, that anything could happen in the examination hall, and there are many opportunities available. After JAM
Right,
is not
right.
the only one that I can say.
Exactly. So
JAM
many
is
exams
a,
are there.
yeah, but this
After the
preparation is same
hmm,
for all those. So prepare
exactly.
yourself
Right, right,
appropriately,
right. And I
so
feel
that
like
if any chance you lose, then you can make up that with
hmm,
another.
hmm.
The preparation is same for all those.
Right. Right. So जॉब के इंटरव्यूज में भी आई थिंक लाइक नॉलेज ही मैटर करेगा ज्यादातर. It ultimately they will test your knowledge, and in research so
Of course.
definitely. Right.
Yeah, so for job placement, etc., that depends from the requirements of the company, basically.
Hmm, hmm,
Some
hmm.
some company uh, searches for finance background,
Right.
some for the uh, that artificial intelligence, machine learning, that
Hmm, hmm,
portion,
hmm, hmm.
basically the focuses.
Right. So yeah, like it was awesome having you. Have a great day, and like let's hope everyone watching this video they will do well in their exams.
Of course.
So yeah, thank you. Bye bye everybody. Yeah, bye.
Thank you. Thanks.